This is noodles. Let's take a sip for that one. Alright, listen to me right now. Listen. Girl, if you don't pull those damn pants up and wear them yourself. Hi baddies, welcome back to my channel here. So as you guys read by the title, today I'm gonna be doing a mukbang, girl. I actually tried filming this last week with the little talk about mukbang, but I was doing a whole lot of yapping about really much. I don't even know what I was yapping about. I have seen a girl do this type of video on her Get Ready With Me, Eileen, on YouTube, ChatGPT questions, and I was like, girl, that is so smart. I don't really have people to ask, so that's exactly what we're gonna be doing, and I'm gonna be exposing my darkest, deepest secrets. Let's get right into the video. First, I want to show y'all these bomb noodles I made. Y'all see? They got a little bit cold, but I was trying to set up. Girl, it smells so bomb. Oh, that jalapeno is spicy. I even put some cucumber in here. I don't know if it goes in there, but I was like, it made it look fancy, girl, so let's just add some in there. Ooh, this is a good one. How did you get your BBL so big and your tummy so flat? Girl, that's a secret for me and me only to know. We just asked it to ask me a juicy question. What's a red flag in a relationship people often overlook because it's disguised as something charming? Okay, this is kind of a good one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think a red flag that I always see that girls will be like, oh my god, it's because he cares. Like, I kind of like it. Being toxic. What I mean by that is a guy telling you what to do. Like, I've seen a lot of girls where they're like, oh, it's because he like puts me in my place, and like, you know, we just like, I love that he just takes care of things. Girl, if you don't pull those damn pants up and wear them yourself. One thing about me, I barely let my dad tell me what to do. You think I'm gonna let you tell me what to do? I don't really understand that, because it's like, why would you want a guy telling you what to wear? Why would you want a guy telling you you can't stay out late? Like, this is your life. This is your life. Live up to it. Don't let no guy try to control you. Same for the guys. Don't let no girl try to control you. I don't control my boyfriend. My boyfriend doesn't control me. Yes, there's some things where obviously you put limits to it, where it's like if he's going out to the club every weekend with his friends, or I'm gonna be like, girl, what you gotta be doing at the club? You know, I'm not trying to double standard it, but it kind of makes more sense if the girls go out, because like girls dance with each other, girls have fun. But like if a guy's going out to the club, you think he's out there dancing with his homeboy? No, he's out there dancing with other girls. Have your boundaries, but obviously still live your own life, because I do see a lot of relationships where once they get in a relationship, they only base their life off of their partner. And I think you should still be able to do everything on your own. Have your own girls' night, because girl, at the end of the day, if you marry this guy, you're gonna be living with him every day. You're gonna get annoyed at him later on. Like, I know for a fact right now, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be so nice to live with my boyfriend and like this and that. But I'm just cherishing the moments where it's just me, where I could just eat noodles and watch vlogs and do whatever I want. All that cooking señora stuff can wait. It can wait. What's a red flag that you think someone should never ignore, even if their friends or family try to downplay? I would say someone who's very angry. I don't like someone who's very angry. Yes, I get moody. Yes, I be like about stuff with my boyfriend, but if my boyfriend was angry all the time, I'd be like, girl, get out of my face. All my friends or family that's met my boyfriend, they know how bubbly he is. Like, he's just, that man is never in a bad mood. Even when I'm in a bad mood, he still be like, and you know, I'm really grateful for that, because he just uplifts my mood a lot. Bitch, not me simping over here, but he just uplifts my mood a lot. And I think everybody should have something like that in their life that makes you happy and uplifts your mood, because why would you want to be stuck with someone who always just has something negative to say? That would be so annoying. My dad, he gets angry very quick, but I still love him. He's still a good dad. But it's just like some of the things I'm like, I question it with my mom. I'm like, Girl, why would you want to stay with someone who gets so angry at things? Because my mom is such a happy person. My dad is a good person too, but don't get me wrong, but like obviously he just gets angry very quick. And sometimes I feel bad because sometimes I feel like I pick up that trait from my dad, and sometimes I catch myself getting really like frustrated with my boyfriend with little things. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. A lot of you girls tolerating stuff that it's just like you wouldn't tolerate that quality in a friend. Why are you tolerating that quality in a partner? Someone that you're gonna be with for longer. Don't surround yourself around people like that, especially if you're young, girl. We got so much to live for. What do you gotta settle with someone who's rude, who's angry? You're better off by yourself. Have you ever had a fallout with a friend that you regret not trying harder to fix, or do you think some friendships are better left behind? I honestly think that everything kind of happens for a reason. If your friend did you dirty and you found out, you needed to find out for a reason. I don't think I've had any fallout where I regret, because I feel like as a friend, I've always played my part in friendship. I would love to have a friend like me. Down to hang out, baddie BBL jiggle while you she walk. If you had a fallout with a friendship, it was for a reason. I don't think I've had any fallouts like that. If a close friend did you dirty, betrayed, would you confront them about it, or would you cut ties and move on without saying a thing? Let's take a sip for that one. Open up your ears, girl. I have had, oh my gosh, they're chasing my cat. My dogs were chasing my cat outside. Freaking bullies. I have had a couple people do me dirty. And it's sad because I feel like I'm the type to say, I'll be quick to cut a bit off. When you're actually in those shoes and you genuinely feel hurt, I will tell you. I will let you know.
I feel betrayed.
The type of person, if I don't tell you, I'm gonna hold it in and it's just gonna explode one day, and I'm just gonna be annoyed by your presence. If I don't let it out, I'm gonna be annoyed by your presence. Let me tell you that. If I'm hanging out with you a lot, it's a different level of like,
damn,
you really just did that shit to me. For the situations that this happened to me before, I got pissed off.
Pissed off.
I'm just glad that when I found these things out, they weren't in front of me, because in that moment when I'm mad, when I get mad. And I definitely think I would have just gone on them. I like to cool myself off when I'm mad, think about it, and then say something, because I don't want to say hella rude stuff while I'm mad. I feel really betrayed when someone does that, betrays me, because it's like, I wouldn't have done that shit to you ever, not even in your dreams. Things happen because God needs you to see what it is. And you know what's weird? I get a weird feeling. Like, it's like your gut telling you. I'm telling you, girls, listen to your gut. Because every time I found out somebody does me dirty, it's like I had that feeling. Like that something was off. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like something's under your skin, like tickling you. I do forgive people for whatever happened. I've forgiven the people that have done me dirty, just how God has forgiven me for my sins. I don't hold nothing against them. Obviously, when people do stuff like that to you, you don't forget it. It will randomly pop in your head. You and your heart have to choose to forgive, because living with that heavy heart is, I think, is worse. I don't really hold grudges, because we all make mistakes in life. What's one thing your sibling does that always gets under your skin? Gabby, I don't live with her. So she doesn't live with us. So I feel like I kind of forgot what she does that gets under my skin. Maybe it was just like her not sharing her food. Like, because one thing about her, you offer her the food and she don't offer you back. My brother, he's just on the go. That tortón never stop on that grind. Oh no, I know what he do. He sees that I'm angry and he just like keeps annoying me. Like, one time, oh my gosh, it's like funny to think about it now, but one time I was like stressing because I had just gotten back from work. I was running late. I needed to go to school, and he's holding the door on the other side, just holding it so I can't get out. And I'm like banging on it and he's not letting me out. I just lay on my bed for like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, maybe like a minute. I was like, okay, if I just stop trying, he's gonna go away. I quietly get back up. I try to open the door. Bitch, he's still gripping onto that. And then I'm just like, stop! And then I hear my sister laughing in the back. You know damn well, Bola, if that was you, you'd be mad. And then for Lore, oh my gosh. We get along pretty good, but when she doesn't listen, oh my gosh, like, my boyfriend does this too. Like, they don't listen, and then that's why I get angry, because I'm like, why are you not listening? Like, let me give you an example. So my mom told us to go to the store and go buy some chilies because she was gonna make hot dogs. And then I was like, oh, do you think they accept Apple Pay here? And she was like, yeah, they accept card. And I was like, no, not card. Like, I know she accepts card, but Apple Pay. She was like, yeah, they have the card. Girl, are you listening to me? Do they accept Apple Pay? Because Apple Pay and card are two different things. Yes, it's both card, but some places accept card, but they don't accept Apple Pay. Like, it's two different transactions, because Apple Pay is like with your phone, and then the card is the card. Like, Walmart accepts card, but they don't accept Apple Pay. She just kept saying it, accept a card, and then I was like, okay, whatever. And I told her like 3 times. We get to the register, she's like, ¿aceptan tarjeta? I was like, girl, I already told you, I know they have card. I'm asking for Apple Pay. And the señora was just like, okay. They ended up accepting Apple Pay, but it was just like, girl, you're listening to me? Are you listening to me or are you not listening? I'm not even gonna ask next time. If you guys don't listen, I'm gonna just let it be, because it stresses me out when I have to repeat myself so many times. It's me. What's a toxic trait you recognized in yourself, and how do you work on it or manage it? Is I can get stressed out easily, which leads to anger. I don't know. I feel like it's only with certain people. I'm trying to work on it though, because I feel like a lot of the times I take it out on my boyfriend. It's like little stuff where I don't have to get mad, but I'm like, ugh. If you found out your partner cheated, would you be able to forgive them and move on? I can't. Like, it's just like, I feel like if you really loved yourself, you wouldn't tolerate that type of disrespect. Girl, you're gonna know that you are a good person and that you will find someone who treats you the way you need to be treated without you having to ask, or without you having to remind them, or without you having to go through something like this for them to realize that they love you. You know what you offer to the table. So if somebody does you hella dirty and you're a good person, why would you still want to stick around? Like, knowing that they could do it again. And I feel like if somebody knows that you're gonna stick around for whatever they do, they're gonna keep you around, because they're gonna know that you're gonna stick through that. I don't think I would even be able to look at you the same. Go out, enjoy life, enjoy your friends, enjoy your family, enjoy yourself. I wouldn't stay through that, because it's draining. I feel like anytime I would look at you, I would be disgusted, because I'd be like, damn, you really just did that with another girl and now you're over here with me? Disgusting. What's the most obvious sign that someone is not interested in moving past the talking stage, even if they act like they are? ChatGPT. It's all just me making them up. Doing boyfriend and girlfriend stuff without putting a label on it. I'd say the max would be like 3 months. 4 months is pushing it. 5 months is like, 6 months is like, a year is like. I feel like if you're in the talking stage, you're not gonna need to question anything. If you gotta question it, then you know what the answer to it is. If this was a good guy, you wouldn't have to question the things that you're questioning right now. Like, oh, does he really like me? Like, I don't know if he does. Girl, you won't need to question it, because he'll let you know and he'll show it. He'll show it to you. It was like, he made it work. He showed me that he wanted to make it work. And I had to question it. I didn't have to question, oh, does he like me? Because it was just, you know when something is going right. You know. Doing relationship things without being in a relationship, oh my gosh. I feel like that is so normalized right now. This is why I feel like people in general end up getting played, because why are you 8 months in taking me out on dates, holding my hand? yet you don't want me to be your girlfriend? Girl, if you don't check that damn phone, it just doesn't sit right to me. Because if you really like someone, wouldn't you want to make it official? Wouldn't you want him not to escape with somebody else? People nowadays keep that talking stage for so long because they want to be doing relationship stuff without being in a relationship. And they take advantage of people's feelings when you're first getting to know someone. If you're letting stuff slide that's like red flags, it's going to continue on. And at this point, if somebody does you dirty and at the end you're like, damn, they did me hella dirty, I would think like, damn, I did that to myself. I did that to myself because I let this person disrespect me like that. I let this slide. I let this happen and go on. I just don't think you should be doing relationship stuff while you're not in a relationship. If you're trying to be a girlfriend, if you're not trying to be a girlfriend and you want to live your life, whatever, that's a whole different thing. But if you're trying to be a girlfriend and you're already doing girlfriend stuff for them, what makes you think that they're gonna like have that urgency to like make you a girlfriend if you're already doing it? Does that make sense? I hope it does, because I might just be sounding a little crazy. This is noodles. What's something that's an absolute deal breaker for you in a relationship, no matter how much you might like the person? Someone disrespecting you all the time, whether it's like mentally or physically, it's just not ever a good outcome. You should not tolerate that type of disrespect any way, shape, or form. It might be harder said than done. Don't settle for that. First step to loving yourself is removing anything negative. But that pretty much wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, girl. It's already 2:30. I don't know how long I've been yapping for, but I gotta go pick up my sister. I pretty much have a lot of noodles left, but I know my sister's gonna eat this when I get home. But thank you so much for watching. Bye.